Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a 3v3 today. We're on L'Aquila. I'm spawning on the left. We've got SoldmyDad as Wehrmacht, BamboneWertherone as DAC, and 101st Airborne as Wehrmacht, locked into Italian coastal here straight away. Going coastal into a mortar. Interesting build. On the right hand side, we've got Barbarossa with US forces. Going for a weapon support center, it looks like. Fuse until fixes is Ray, aka Asher Blois. Also with US forces, and Wednesday with the Brits. Range team on the Allied side as well. Just they're all cream players. Anyway, SoldmyDad, rank 8. Bamboni, 34. 101st Airborne, 7. Up against Ray, who is 10 at the moment. Barbarossa, in the 30s. And Wednesday, 150-ish, though, is rank 14 with Wehrmacht and 1. So, definitely a very good player. Just hasn't played enough games in 3v3s yet to climb the rankings.
Riflemen are ready.
So it looks like the early 250 plays getting forced away.
Boys will have grenades soon.
Mortar trying to get involved, but infantry keeps moving. Not getting hit too much. We've got some machine guns coming up now. It's a 4 scout start for Barbarossa.
Grenades are making their way to frontline forces.
Meanwhile, Ray has started out with riflemen. Not much of an abuse till fix kind of tactic from him, I don't think. Okay, 250's healthy again. Gonna jump back into it maybe. Looks like the Allies maybe taking a little bit more map control early on. And Bonnie's starting to get the coastals going. Got more mortars coming out now. Definitely seen a lot more mortars
Rifleman squad deployed.
since that change
Enemy movement near our victory
to the
point.
shell travel time. Ooh, denied.
Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
And the assault greens coming in here. Looking for some assault disembark action perhaps.
Orders have been carried out.
Dismounting. Grenades. Takes control of the building with that.
Ammunition
Assault
point is being
disembark's
attacked.
worn off. He's going to maybe try jump back in the 250 to refresh it. But so far, Wednesday doing a pretty good job of nullifying the 250 shenanigans. Here comes the mortar now, and that's throwing a spanner in the works.
The victory point is under attack. We must
Get some
act.
big hits, even though it's gone for the building. It's getting a bit of AoE damage onto the squad nearby as well. Wednesday does have grenades
Capture
ticked.
a victory point.
Gonna lob one in now. Is that enough to kill? Not quite.
Enemy movement near a victory
250's
point.
backing away. And just power housing through the squad with the assault greens thanks to that buff. Looking for the squad wipe too. Ooh. Good start there for Bambone. 3 rolling in here. Sounds like it sounds a little bit bugged. Quads popping. We got some beacon monitoring happening out the back, causing yellow to scatter. SoldmyDad. Quads nearly here. Might be able to steal away this machine gun. Gonna be close. It's very close to the Axis base. Might be able to hold on to that though. Coastal's fighting hard. They're not vet 1 yet, so jumping into the building's not going to give them the Braider. Breach. Seems like 101st getting overwhelmed right now. Oof. See that snare snaking around the corner? It's a big push from Ray down the middle. So it seems like the Allies definitely off to the strongest start. And no, the machine gun looks like it's been stolen. No. I say, how do you reinforce it if he stole it? Oh, it's not good. And squad wipe against 101st Airborne. Pios dead on retreat. Trying to scoot away. Buy as much time as possible here, but looks like another sneer's going to come through, and that's the end of that. He did not go for combat half-tracks though, so he didn't invest too much into that half-track play style. Flamethrower doing some big damage here. Lining up with the mortar. Pack try to roll up here for a shot, but the path artillery observers see them coming. Quad ducks away before it gets shot at. These beacons at the moment torturing the Axis as they try to advance. Got some Guastatori for Bambone, and he's gone for a flak feeling as well. Will this finally break through? Because the Axis are really doing it tough right now. See, 101st has got a bunker up here. Trying to inch his way forwards. British base howitzer fire coming in there, chipping away. Muscling up from behind cover here. Flak feelings coming in from the other side, getting some nice suppression in, but the flamethrower torching these guys are all clumped up. Focuses those down first. Flak feelings doing a lot of work here. Coastal about to die though. Not today. Retreating to over here. Might get one reinforcement straight away. Off the bunker. Even though it's not a bunker you can reinforce off, that's just the coastal passive. And he does eventually break this push. But look at this, it's really grim for the Axis. Their map control, bad. At least they haven't been getting triple cap the entire time. Bambone's been doing alright in this corner, but it's been tough, for sure. Roll this into a second quad. That's an unusual choice. Oh, he's gone for heavy barrels, that's why. So they're going to be boosted up. Didn't see when he went for this upgrade. If he popped it before the quad upgraded. So he's bugged. The AT gun's not able to get the kill. Demo charge on the building, it looks like. That's a cheeky one hidden back there.
We've lost the territory sector.
It's just being overwhelmed again. Don't have far to run though. Got a mid bunker back here now as well. Casualty clearing's going to be working overtime from that range. Here comes a Stuart to answer the flak feeling. Some bazookas there as well. Guastatori button up more than they can chew, running into the brick blob here. We've got a lob of smoke out to cover the exit. Got the AT gun waiting back here for Bambone though. Shoots down the Scott. Stuart. We'll close this up, open up some more screen real estate again.
A victory point is under attack. We must act. Crowd infantry.
You can see 101st Airborne really trying to fight from cover. Best as he can to always get those cover bonuses happening. He's holding on. Looks like, though, Wednesday with the 4-section blob just eventually overwhelming Bambone has to pull back. His assault disembark, like, shenanigans work alright, but then when you start running into massive blobs and AT gun walls, Doesn't work so well anymore after that. Meanwhile, Ray's put up a howitzer here as well as an ammo store. It's time to work on those bunkers. Very far forwards with this, so we'll be able to help in the fighting for the center with its auto attack, which did get buffed. And now works, you know, now gets buffed with this as well. Surprised it's not shooting right now, though. Something wrong with it? Oh, yeah, no, it doesn't have the command points for it, that's right. Oh, he's been spending them on the other side of the tree. And Stuart's rolling up. Take some damage backing away. Oh, is this the end of a quad? Nope. The T-gun has to spin, and now the Howie's coming in as well. Oh, this is not looking good for 101st. He's getting swarmed right now. But while this is happening, SoldmyDad has managed to regather most of this side while the quads are away. So it's good news for the Axis elsewhere on the map. This Coastal's just not getting a chance right now to heal. Going back into the fight on low. He's got a lot of them now, though. Is that 6 Coastals? 2, 4, 6, yep. Okay, he's dropped the artillery on this bunker to try and stop this push. Oh, catches a rifleman on retreat as they were running past that
Artillery cooldown complete.
bazooka, which has been forgotten about this whole time. Quad's coming back across this side, though. Pyro dead. At least the Peregrine recovers the flamer, and here comes what SoldmyDad was waiting for. The call-in. And Barbarossa doesn't have a good answer to that yet. Does only have like one bazooka and no bazookas because he lost them in the middle. Oof. 3 Stuarts now for Wednesday. Playing this with heavy armor as well, not Australians, so they can't get over it here. Can't trade them in as quickly as in the past. Whoa, 2 stars of vet on that howitzer already and doesn't even have auto fire? How? Must have been clobbering the Coastals. But he's fighting hard for the VP. And that is a lot of Coastals in a small area. The bunkers survived. So it's looking alright at the moment for 101st. There's the bazooka. SoldmyDad trying to kites. See the range on those quads next to the heavy barrels.
You have 3 command points available.
Shooting from downtown. Little ring to blob in the middle, but being suppressed. A flak feeling, maybe? I don't know. They've got prioritized vehicles active now, so they keep running until they run into a vehicle. Can actually make it harder to deal with them. A small buff. Oh boy, one Stuart dies over here. To run to a mine? Here come the Gloucesters as well to clean up. We've got a Cannoni over on this side from Bambone. Trouble firing past the buildings though. Looks like he's still going with these Gloucesters. Smoking out the Stuarts to buy a bit more time. Oh boy. Coastal's getting wiped out the back there. That howitzer stacking up the damage, and here comes another renter blob. But because they're on prioritized vehicles, they don't actually shoot at bunkers either. So they're just going to run right past. And the artillery from the bunker taking care of the scraps. Oh boy, double quads rolling up here. Run straight into a mine. Bambone cutting it close here. Oh, he shot the wrong Stuart. He's coming up with a second AT gun though. Got another one, needs to set it up though. What's he doing, Bambone? Set up the second AT, you brother. Quite out the back here looking for the deker on the Cannone, but hits another mine. Both Stuarts survive. That is heartbreaking. Probably should have been able to kill at least one more of them. Yeah. But look at the map control swing now back in favor of the Axis. They've done a good job coming back, and now I've got a howitzer in the corner. 101st Airborne. To get some revenge. Get 3 on this already. It's veered up so fast.
They've captured a victory point.
Get 3 and we're like 16 minutes into the game.
We've lost a sector.
Takes mainline squads
We've lost our frontline engineers.
half an hour. Howitzer gets it in 7 minutes. He's coming in out the back. Really wants to destroy that command bunker. This one might be the finisher. We have the artillery officer here now. Cannone's been recrewed, but seems not to do a very good job auto-attacking over the buildings.
Another infantry assault is ready at the rear. Give the word.
If we could drop the artillery cooldown on these guys here. There it goes. Here comes Wednesday with the Stuarts and the Tommies again. Foster's getting into the building. It's a little bit risky. This building's so low. Oh my goodness. Got out of there just in time. Trying to tow the Cannone, but oh boy, there's a bit of traffic jam here. They're stuck. Smoke out as well. Blocking the AT gun. Bit of seesawing. 2 AT guns, but no. Bambone's given up. And hasn't towed this 250 that effectively, but
Artillery cooldown complete.
Wednesday's going in. And this could backfire horribly for Wednesday. Yep. AT gun comes across. A bit of support. Tommies have kept up with the push though, and they've got a flamethrower as well. So one Stuart does still survive. Seems like on this side, once that Stug call-in arrived, it's really shut down. Barbarossa. And only now looks like he's starting to build a half-track with the AT upgrade, maybe. A little bit overdue, I think. Pure artillery observers, though. Look how many he's got. Is that the Cannone firing there?
Enemy activity. Your munitions point.
Oh boy, that building's very low. T-gun trying to shoot at it. They lost vision. Water goes down to the
Germans are down to 200 points.
M2A1.
Get up.
Okay, another one coming up here. Another howitzer. They're trying to space them out a bit so they don't all get clobbered by
Infantry assault underway.
the Obice or the Cannone.
155 mil batteries await a target. Artillery cooldown complete.
She landed some big hits here. Just needs to land flush.
Research underway, Commander.
Not too much scatter, and they've got a repair station back here. It's going to auto repair off that damage as well. Got a Panther on the field now for SoldmyDad. Barbarossa's doesn't seem to be scaling right now though. Does have the final stage of tech up. He's actually built another quad again. And the Panther's just going in here.
Research carried out. A victory point is under enemy control.
Oh, missed the kill shot though. Doesn't want to chase any further. Another renter blob in the middle.
Cooldown complete.
What's going to survive? Maybe back up to the repair station. And that is flopping howitzer after howitzer down here right now, the Allies. 3 of them up so far. The Axis got their own Howies. They got the Canones pushed up a bit. The Obiche as well. Bazooka dead over here? I think Barbarossa right now letting the Allied team down a bit. Not really responding that well post Stugdi calling. And the Axis are way behind on VPs, but holding pretty steady at the moment. We've got some mines slowing things down as well from Bambone's. Picked up the Canone, ready to get out of there. Bambone with the Canone. Okay, here we go. Tilda hitting the field. Oh. And is that the Obiche from Bambone? Off-map Obiche knocks out one of the howitzers. They did spread them out quite a lot. Oh, there's the regular Obiche. Knocks out the ammo store and a sapper, I think it was. So the big guns are getting the job done right now. Maybe the Allies over-investing into these howitzers. Seems like 101st doing a pretty good job just surviving, you know. He's been getting battered by all these howitzers, but now they're dead. There's zeroing artillery as well, for good measure. Maybe could have kept that one and gone for over here. Seemed like that one was already pretty close to death. Maybe could have pushed it with just the infantry. Still barraging out the back there with the Obiche, which has been taking some counter batteries, but he's still alive. Can repair it up itself. Suppress now should allow the Overwatch artillery to get some okay hits. Okay, Barbarossa's gone for a Sherman. Doesn't have that many bazookas though to support a Sherman. I'm surprised. Maybe if he had 2 more bazooka teams or something, he could make this work. But I don't really know what he's up to on this side. Got a P4 meanwhile. Bambone. 2 squads of foot guards here. This is bad news for the P4. This guy's rear armor showing. Lucky that he didn't pop the stun shot there. Ooh, big hit from the Canoni though, close range. Popping the barrage in there, but most of the blobs already moved for Wednesday. It was so loud. It was like way off the screen. Oh, the mines again, so big for Bambone. At least he's got the flamers, doesn't have the sweepers. And he's got the damage reduction on his infantry as well. You can see he's got the 6-man P-Greens. So that means his assault green's a bit more resilient. Able to hold on a bit better there. Now a Brumbeer. Wow, Barbarossa down at 60. SoldmyDad up to nearly 90. Really started to pull away on that side of the map. It's just Barbarossa, yeah, he just hasn't had a good anti-tank answer. You know, he's had like 1 squad of bazookas to deal with so much. Too much. Okay, withdrawing the Matilda. It's taken a long time to withdraw. Still got this Howie alive. Is Ray's howitzer.
A victory point is under attack. We must act.
Is he going to try to steal that machine gun? Surely not. Not to worry, your own artillery will kill your own stuff now pretty well.
Enemy control.
There's the Brombier now. I've got a few bazookas. Oh boy. Friendly fire from his own mine, I think. Quad is gone. Snare on the Brombier. Not quite enough health damage though for an engine crit. Does have the captain there. Did he not go for marked vehicle? Maybe it's cooling down, I'm not sure. Felt like a good time to use the Obiche counter barraging. Going after this, and so is the Canone. He's Tommy's though with the weapon upgrades. Tough for the coastals to be fighting. Okay, there it goes. The double barrage from the Axis taking out another howitzer there.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point. One of our sectors is now in enemy hands. The victory point is under attack. We must act. A victory point is under enemy control now.
Okay, there goes the machine gun. Hellcat's making a move. The Panther's still alive though.
Mass infantry assault initiated.
Pack waiting up the hill as well. Okay, got another Sherman, some more Renter blobs rolling up. And a Black Prince on this side. Okay. Is this finally going to be the turning point back in favor of the Allies? Because they've been getting beat down for quite some time now. Didn't with recrew and repair that at all, so now it's a dead for good. And just left an AT gun sitting around there. That's going to die as well. Still not V1 on the Obiche yet though.
Sector gone. We must take it back.
Just with the triple cap though, they're quickly reversing the situation. Here comes the Black Prince, and Bambone doesn't really have... He's got 2 AT guns, but Black Prince has got so much armor. It's gonna be tough to stop.
Enemy won't let up. We're down to 250 points.
Does have prepared positions though, so his team weapons are a bit more resilient. Okay, Grenadier dead. Barbarossa's pushing onto this VP with the assistance of the Renter blob leading the charge.
We've lost a squad of riflemen at the front.
Going to the assault greens it looks like. Ray spread himself right across the map. Oh, dead over here as well. Okay, he's dropping the Obiche down here and oh, a late retreat from Wednesday! Lucky to only lose one squad to that. Whoa. Oh, the Brumby on the far side though. Allies are going in for more. The Panther's in big trouble as well. Ooh. That is really bad news. Even the Stug D's in trouble here. I think they might have got a squad wipe or something in return, but all of SoldmyDad's tanks are dead. What a breakthrough on this side by the Allies. Bit of a 2-on-1, and it's a problem with this strategy of 101st Airborne. A lot of squads, a lot of AT guns, not a lot of mobility. Can't rotate very effectively to help his teammates. He was getting pushed on the edge of the map like that, but this could be a problem. Barbarossa coming back in here to polish off this AT gun, and now the Axis have rotated up here. But the Panther brought the AT guns, and it looks like both Shermans are going to die. So a little bit greedy for Barbarossa, hanging around there, and he pays the ultimate price, loses both those Shermans in return. That went from a really good move for the Allies to just a so-so one. There's some scouting back here, seeing if he needs to be doing any cannoni barrages back here or anything, but everything's gone. Oh, and that's a tiger now for Bambone, so able to go toe-to-toe with the Black Prince. So the Black Prince usually does win straight up head-to-head between those two. Bambone's got smoke.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
Doesn't have auto repair. Oh, tungsten.
They have taken our
A
victory
lot of foot guards and that Vet 1, so the stuns are on the table.
Riflemen ready.
Wednesday's got some command point spare.
200 points remaining.
Big hit from the Tiger to start things off there. Tiger just has way more anti-infantry than the Black Prince as well. Need some artillery to clear this off, and fortunately the Allies just don't have those howitzers anymore, so it's not really an option. Looks like Barbarossa now gone for the upgun on the Sherman. Black Prince on the retreat, but it's a slow old beast. He's getting clobbered. Just mass retreats this as well. I don't know, Wednesday, maybe need a bit more finesse on that, just in case. Keep a squad nearby to threaten a snare. Help the Black Prince survive. Bambone gives up the chase though. Speaking of chases, Panther on the other side looking for the Sherman. He's gone. Barbarossa down the dumps again.
We've lost the territory sector. Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
101st still hasn't ticked up. Put a few more bunkers. Not that many more though.
Victory point now under enemy control.
Thought maybe we'd see a few more from them, honestly.
Our enemy has turned the tide.
Just to sit in with your coastals. Or fighting nests. Much fewer than I expected.
Bastards are attacking our HQ. Tank depot taking
Axis are now
damage.
ahead on the VPs. Black Prince licking its wounds. SoldmyDad kind of spreading out with his Panthers, assisting elsewhere on the map. But without the howitzers from the Allies, they're having a lot of trouble with these Axis team weapons. I think they could have fought harder to keep those howitzers they had alive as well. They kind of just let them die, didn't do much repairs. Triple AT guns there. Just blasting the Sherman. And Bambone's got that. The reverse got that mortar there. Okay, another push from Wednesday. Got a Grant getting involved in this one. I mean, Recon Arty would go a long way about now, but hasn't got it unlocked. Doesn't have the munitions quite yet either.
One of our munitions
Okay,
points
is
being
that-
neutralized.
Zeroing artillery? What is that? Is that the Red Dragon? No? It was zeroing artillery. I just couldn't see the circle for some reason.
All victory points are under enemy
Maybe
control.
because I'm not on his perspective down the bottom here. Well, Panther stepped up there and it got annihilated. There were like 1,000,000 bazookas.
We have a Hellcat reporting for duty.
Just got erased.
Stay the hell down. We have 75 points remaining.
Allies got to get desperate here. They're still trying to attack on all fronts and they're not able to make a breakthrough, especially on this side. I think Wednesday maybe making a good call here. Switching off. Going into the middle, but they don't have anything to break up this infantry and these team weapons is the problem. Haven't rebuilt any of their howitzers, haven't built any bishops. Just going for base barrages with this. Got an engineer wipe with it. I'll scatter at this range though.
We're down to 25 points.
Here we go. He's trying to get something going.
Tank depot taking damage.
Pushing in on this side, but it's too late. The triple cap, they're draining out too quickly.
There must be reinforcements. We're down to 10 points.
Bunch of bunkers up here as well. AT bunkers, machine gun bunkers. It's too little too late. A bit of tug of war there. You know, the Allies got off to a racing start. Really, really strong. But then I think they kind of did overinvest into the howitzers. Like 2 was all right, but 3 felt like they were pushing it. And with that, they kind of delayed their tanks arriving. And then on that left-hand side, once that call-in arrived for SoldmyDad, he started smashing Barbarossa, who for some reason didn't build any 75mm3s to try counter it. Very confused why he didn't do that. Just generally only had like 1 bazooka to counter it the whole time. Just meant that Strigdig was farming kills. Bambone had a really tough start, but did a good job weathering the storm. And then in the late game, once he had a bunch of prepared positions, AT guns that were really durable, hard to force away, Wednesday didn't have the answer. Didn't have any artillery to assist with the breakthrough attacks. Bambone could just hold the line with the Tiger and the Cannone. 101st was getting pumped early on, but, didn't lose that much really. Coastals with the bunkers right there, constantly getting those free reinforcements, helping offset some of that bleed. And, look at his KD. It's actually, not that bad, though. I imagine quite a few of these kills are from renter blobs, so that does distort the numbers by a bit. But yeah, GG, bit of a back and forth one. Axis come out on top in the end. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like good game recast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.